So, welcome. It is time for spring reset. And I want to share with you three keys to cultivate your calling and elevate your energy. Because today is spring equinox, but if you're watching this later, don't you worry, the energy is there and available for you to tap in as well. Because what we are doing here is now really truly uplifting us so that we can fulfill our calling here. And I'm Dr. Katja Rusanen, a spiritual counselor, and just want to really truly welcome you in today. And my intention is to serve you for the highest good so that you can fulfill that beautiful, beautiful soul mission. And you are here for a reason. And if you are watching this recording, you are watching it for a reason. So I invite you to do these exercises we are going through here, because all of them are built up to support you on your journey, bring deeper insights, as well as at the end, we will do something very special. So let me just start sharing my screen. So just a sec. So here we go. Are you able to see my screen now? Yeah, good. So it is time for that spring cleaning, almost like the sun is starting to shine even brighter. So we start realizing that, okay, maybe there are things from the past that we can clean, those things that no longer serve us, those things that are ready to be released so that there can be new things coming in and allowing us to experience the growth and the renewal. It is like the nature is in the northern hemisphere awakening after spring, after the winter to the spring. It is opportunity for us to do the same. And we all have this opportunity now here. And it is again realizing where you are so that you can truly start blooming, like flourishing, allowing yourself to shine your light. Because that is truly the key here, that we are allowing ourselves to shine. So today we will cover here a couple of things. So first, I want to help you to find some clarity. So we will go through the three keys that I promised, and those will help hopefully give you these light bulb moments. And also, I'm inviting you to something if you want to dive deeper. And at the end, we will do a guided prayer meditation, and that is also energy transmission that is my intention is really support you there. So I will channel that for you. And at the end, I share a couple of keys as well to elevate your energy. Because when we are in the higher vibration, it feels that the life flows even greater ease. Have you noticed? Like it is the opportunity for us to see like, wow, things are moving forward easier. Maybe you have noticed that when you are in the high vibration, you are attracting abundance, you are attracting like the prosperity, you are attracting clients, you are attracting opportunities, and they come with ease. But that's also because you are resonating with the higher vibration, and that is helping you to move forward with greater ease. So I know you all know me, but just want to share a little bit because there might be people who are watching the recording who are new to my world. So I'm a spiritual counselor and also a speaker. And I have a doctorate in spiritual science. Yes, that's a thing. I call myself more like a doctor for the soul. And it is a way for me to support and serve because I happen to know some darkness and dark times because in my own journey, I went through trauma at the age of 16 when I lost my first boyfriend to suicide. And that put me into a very dark place for years, where place where I actually wanted to even give up on life. But I found my way out. I found my way through, and I found the joy of living again. And I know many people who I work with, because I have helped hundreds of coaches, healers, and spiritual seekers. And the thing that comes over and over again, that they have gone through challenging things in life too. And maybe you have as well. And what we can do here is then just turn those stumbling blocks into stepping stones. Turn those past hurts, those wounds to wisdom. And we can share the lessons we have learned with others and use them as inspiration, use them to serve and support. So I love to help others to thrive after trauma because your past does not need to equal your future. So whatever has happened in the past, we can make peace with that and then transform our future, live our purpose, and fulfill our dreams. And here is actually my YouTube channel handle if you want to hear more about my story. So you can check in there because I just want to dive straight in because we have plenty of things to cover today. So first, let's tap into that soul's mission. Because I believe that we all have our unique calling, and that is kind of like a blueprint in our hearts. And sometimes we are clear from childhood and we know why we are here. And sometimes we might be like having some challenging moments. We feel like we are not sure. And sometimes we are kind of almost sure, but not really. So I want to just check in because I want to really tailor make this talk with you. So I will launch a poll and there is different options. So if you feel just to check where you are on your clarity about your soul's mission. So you might be fully aligned on the path or getting there, or maybe you are seeking clarity. So just check in because this is again, awareness is the key. And we will be checking in and gaining more and more greater awareness today. So I will launch a poll. So you should be see the pop up. So you can vote where you are. So if you feel that you are fully aligned, you are already living your soul's mission, put that one. If you're on the path, getting there, or seeking clarity, wherever you are, it's okay, because we are here to gain greater clarity. All right, I see a couple of votes coming in on the path, seeking clarity. All right, just waiting that everyone has time, fully aligned. Uh-huh. And maybe one more, giving just a moment. So just vote where you feel you are right now. Oh, fully aligned. Perfect. So we have a little bit from the whole scale, and that's totally fine because that's a usual thing. Like we often have some that already know it. Great, let's accelerate. If you are on the path, great, let's bring that confidence in that you can take those next steps with greater ease. And if you're seeking clarity, welcome to my world. I can definitely help you with that. And I love that you are here. So, okay, if you're watching recording, just check in where you are because that will help and support you. So I am just now closing that poll and we dive straight in. So, all right, let me just check in. What was there? So here we go. See the comment there. It's scary to say fully aligned. Feel like I'm in between. And that's a really good point that you are bringing forward because sometimes we don't need to claim it. And what if wherever you are right now, I'm choosing to believe that I am fully aligned? So that might be a key to start practicing. If you feel that it's scary, if there is any fears, because one of my spiritual teachers always says that you can kind of assume these things, you can claim them for yourself. And what if you say, I'm fully aligned? Because maybe exactly where you are right now is exactly where you're meant to be. Because your past, everything that has happened up until now, has prepared you for the future. And I just invite, and whoa, I just got chills, because I just invite you now to drop any self judgments that you should be further ahead. I'm guilty with that. Often I feel like I should be way ahead, I should be doing that. And it's been a learning journey for me as well to accept where I am, because this is exactly where I'm meant to be. And it is not saying that we let go of the desire and the drive to move forward, but it is not, we are learning not to make the reality wrong. We are just saying that I am exactly where I'm meant to be right now. And the calling that I feel right now in my heart, the clarity that I have right now is exactly where I'm meant to be. And trusting that you have what it takes to move forward from here. And I will give you these 3 keys to cultivate your calling. So whether you are fully aware, whether you are still seeking, these keys will serve you because they will inspire you. They will just bring that encouragement on your path. Because we truly need that claiming. And my spiritual teacher also says that all you need is your willingness. And as you are here, and as you're tuning to recording, you have the willingness. You want to cultivate your calling. You want to create a meaningful impact in the world. And that's what you need, that willingness. So just take it in. Oh, we can let go of the pressure to know all these strategies in marketing, all these next steps. All I need is my willingness right now. Taking that and letting go of any pressure. Because your presence alone is enough. And I really truly want to bring that in, that opportunity for us to say, I am enough. I am doing enough. So often, as light workers, feel that I am not enoughness. Whatever way that comes into your world, let me know if that resonates with you. Because I hear that over and over again. I have played that game too. And I was about to say enough of not enoughness now, because we are enough. We are beautiful, beautiful beings of light and love manifested here. And we are here for a reason. So we have that opportunity now to claim that I am fulfilling my soul's mission. And we have the opportunity here to truly start saying yes and even more to our calling. So that message just came through. So hopefully that served you. So just wanted to share because I felt that it was something that needed to be said here. So now let's go back to these keys. And this is a key that will support you. So it is the knowing your why. And when you are clear on your why, it's easier to keep going. Your why is your northern star. And your why helps you to find that courage, especially if you're seeking the clarity. Just ask yourself, like, why do I want to do this? And you might ask that why 5 times in a row to dive deeper and deeper and deeper. And there is also options to explore the why. You might explore what does it do for others? Because that's the easiest one, of course. Often when it's light workers, we always see the others, how we want to help them, how we want to make this world a better place. And you can also check in, what's that personal why? Like, what does it do for you as you are fulfilling your calling? What's that a reason? And maybe it allows you to do some things. Maybe it is allowing you to feel something. Maybe it's allowing you to feel fulfilled, allowing you to feel meaningful because there is that purpose. And maybe it is allowing you to help your family members or contribute something meaningful to the world. So I want you now to take a moment and you can then share it in the chat or on the comments like, what is your why? Why do you feel right now that your calling exists? Or what is the reason that you want to fulfill your soul's mission? What's that why there? So, and if you just jumped in, we are talking about knowing your why. So, we are going through 3 keys to cultivate your calling. And there is, I want to please God. So please do share because these are inspirational too. And it is often very inspirational for us to share. So I see a hand raised. Do you have a question? You can just unmute.
Hi, Katja. I just thought I would say it out loud. So I know that my mission here on Earth is to heal. And last year I got in touch with that it's to create peace on Earth. And, I think if I do my small part and we all do our small parts, it comes together. So I know when I'm doing my healing work that for others it helps to heal and to create peace and a place for people to really express their beingness.
Yeah.
And my personal why, first I said it makes me happy.
Mm,
And I know that when I'm on purpose, it makes me feel good, but it's just not, I mean, like happy seems like a more superficial word, but I feel underneath there is such this wonderful feeling of being, it's like being on a tidal wave that just feels perfect. Like me and my tidal wave are completely one, and I'm flowing with the universe. So
beautiful.
it's almost like I think there might be another word besides just happiness, but this really deep satisfaction of being one with my purpose and in alignment with divine energy.
Love that. Thank you for sharing. And it is truly like, I love what you just demonstrated there. Like, okay, this word came forward. So what does it mean for me? And that way we can dig deeper and deeper, like just checking. And we all have our own definitions for words. So it is really good to check what does it mean for you? And let me check in. Like there is people are suffering, I can help. It's my purpose and passion. And I've been called to reconnect humans with all the creatures on the earth, as we cannot survive without them. Beautiful. So these are things, and if you haven't yet, write your why as well for you as a reminder. Because when there are those days that we might feel that challenges are coming up, we might feel the doubts. Your why is the Northern Star. It can pull you forward. And it's often said that karma is pushing you, the love is pulling you. So let that purpose pull you forward, as that is just the fulfilling feeling when we are on that path. So love these shares. So your why is the number one key that can cultivate your calling. And let's go to the other one. So, of course, awareness. I always keep, if you know me, you hear me saying over and over again that awareness is the key, because awareness can bring you choice. And it is about recognizing what truly matters, understanding how you operate here in the world, in this plane where what I call a school. And when it comes to awareness, and especially when we want to fulfill our soul's mission, it's really a key here to check different levels. And the first one, of course, is the physical level. So, what you are doing or not doing. And these are the things I go through with my clients often, just to gain that awareness. And often, when we are maybe not doing something we feel called to do, but there is something happening, we might recognize that there is a block on that emotional level. Maybe there is some unresolved issues from the past. Maybe there is some feelings that we haven't felt yet, and they are kind of stored inside us. Or maybe it's just bring coming forward that very moment. So, for example, many of you might have heard to share your message, but anytime you're about to share, fear kicks in. And you feel that you are paralyzed, even though you know what to do, but you just can't get over the hump to really doing it. You can't push the go live button and you just hold back. So that emotion, the fear, might be there holding you back. And the other level here to check in is also the thoughts. Like, what are the thoughts happening, for example, in that example situation? What are you telling yourself just before you are aiming to press that button? Are you encouraging you? Are you telling yourself that, hey, let's go? Or are the talks coming like, who are you to share this? Whatever, like, you are not enough, you don't know enough, whatever that message would be for you. So it's just having that awareness of the mental level, the thoughts. So I want you now to go through this. So just because I want this to be valuable for you. So think about one physical level thing that you feel that maybe you want to do or you want to do more. if you're already doing something, sometimes we know like, I could do more of that, but there is something. So just let me know on the chat when you have found a situation on the physical level and the doing, then maybe that is just something you would love to do, but you are not doing it for whatever reason. So let me know in the chat when you have found something. Because this is something we can also work on the meditation that's coming up soon. So I want you to really check in what's there in the physical level. So just say yes in the chat if you find something. Workshop online. And this might be as well because many of light workers have done so many courses, so many trainings, but then we often just keep the wisdom within us. We are not putting that into action. Maybe it is creating that online course and sharing, and maybe it is to making that invitation. Maybe it is posting on social media. Whatever that is for you, just pick up something that you feel that you would like to do, but you haven't just got around doing it yet. And if you need help, I'm happy to support you to put it in the chat. I give you a moment here. Speaking publicly, that's a big one for many. And especially if you're a light worker, often, and I have worked with so many clients who have something happened in the past when our message was not widely accepted, and often we hide. So that can come, of course, this life, but often there is something also past lives that is holding us back. Do my desk work for my business? Yeah. All right. So we have some ideas. So I hope that you found yours. So now I want you to just tap in and think about doing the thing that you found that you are not actually doing. And then you check in. You can even close your eyelids for a moment. And just check in what's happening in your body when you think about taking that step forward. Is there any sensation? Just notice where you feel it. Sometimes when we want to speak, you might feel something in the throat chakra. You feel tightness. Or maybe you feel something in the solar plexus area. That's often where I feel the fear. Or stomach. Or crown chakra, even like whatever that is, just check in and let me know when you find something in your body. Or maybe you feel totally numb. That's something we can do too. Stomach, solar plexus, throat. And it doesn't need to be in chakra centers, but often these feelings are, but it might be anywhere else as well. Like it might be on my right shoulder or it might be on my left knee, wherever it is, just notice. Okay, giving a moment more here. And then just want to check in as you are tuning in to the most intense part where you feel in your body. And you take a couple of breaths and just breathe. And just notice what are the thoughts that are coming into your mind. when you think about taking the step forward, doing the thing you have been maybe procrastinating for a while. Is there some familiar saying you might tell yourself? And let me know in the chat when you have found it. And you can share it, or you can just say, found it. I have to do Facebook Live first, which is also scary. Yeah, we might come up with these things that we need to do before we can do something. I remember when I was about to do my first Facebook Live, I thought like, oh, I need to have my hair done, makeup done, all these things done before I can go live. And if I would have waited for all that, I still most likely wouldn't have gone live. But that's just normal. Like we come up with these things that then keep us holding back. Okay. Oh, nice. There is a positive thought coming in that this is doable. Yeah. So that's because again, we might have a blockage in one of the levels, all of the levels, or we might be fully supportive. But this is again gaining the awareness. Hey, physical, emotional, mental. Am I fully aligned to take those steps forward on my soul's mission? And there, like if it's the thought is this is doable. Perfect mental check. It's supporting you. So really good. So again, awareness is the key. And these are the levels here. And then of course we have the spiritual level, the soul level that I call it. And there is when you notice these blocks, what you can do is to check in. What am I learning through this experience? And what is kind of like this is doable narrative, like saying that we move to the third key to cultivate your calling. And it is having the supportive narrative. Because often when we have gone through trauma or adversity, our narrative is not truly supporting. It is sometimes limiting us and it is not encouraging us to take those steps forward. And when we are not fully believing in our capacity, capabilities, and the vision that it is possible to fulfill our soul's mission, what happens is we start doubting, we start getting smaller and smaller, and we are starting hiding. We are not keep going and saying yes, yes, yes. And if you feel that this might be happening, next I actually want to check in. Like, if you feel that your inner narrative, like on average day, where would you say you are? Is your inner narrative encouraging or discouraging most of the time? And this is, of course, we all have ups and downs, but on average day, where would you say your inner narrative are? What side is it? Like, is it 80% encouraging, 20% discouraging, or 50-50? Let me know, like, where are you? Because again, awareness is the key. So I want you to check, give yourself an estimate. Because again, when you have that awareness wherever you are, even if it's like it's 100% discouraging, well, now you know it. Now you do have a choice. Okay, 70% encouraging, 30 discouraging. Okay, same. All right. And this can be then interesting when we start saying, okay, most of the time it's encouraging. So, what are the moments when it becomes discouraging? What are the moments when things shift? Because for many of us, depending, of course, where we are on our healing journey, it is often discouraging. Like mine was so negative in the past. But the key here is that have the awareness. This is a common challenge. Have the loving embrace with yourself, because if it can be tough when the narrative is discouraging, and it is possible to shift that around. And I have something special for you, which I will share in a moment. But I want to just ask, what has been your biggest takeaway so far? So just put it in the chat. Self-insight. I can do my top 3 priorities. Yes, you can. Love that. Just giving a moment. Yeah, it is really a key for us to have that awareness. And I still have too much negative self-talk. And the percentage was mind-opening. Yeah, again, it's the awareness. Like, okay, that's where I am now. All right. And we can then do something about it. And if you feel like, okay, I want to do something about this, I want to move forward with greater ease to fulfill my soul's mission, I just want to share that I have something special for you. This is a one-on-one coaching package that is called Awaken. And this is a 3 months working with me one-on-one. And what we will do there is really clearing your path. Because often we have these things from our past that are holding us back, hindering us from doing the work that we feel called to do. So we clear those blocks, this life, past lives, and start moving you forward, allowing you to see even brighter, like what's the next step. I can help you to gain that clarity. So if this is something you would love to explore, just checking where you are, I invite you to schedule a call with me. And this is just to check in if we are a good match, checking in a little bit more about your situation, what's happening in your life right now, and then allowing you to connect with me, and I will check in whether this Awaken package is for you or something else, because it's again an opportunity to see what works the best for you. So I dropped the link to the call and it's here. It's the Next Step with Katja call. And this is 30 minutes just checking in if working together makes sense, if that's the next step for you. So check it out. I look forward having a conversation with you and your specific situation so that we can make your dreams come true, that you can awaken that light within and shine even brighter. But now, next, we're gonna do this meditation here, and it is also an energy transmission. So, if you're in a safe place, I invite you now to make yourself as comfortable as you can and start taking a couple of deep breaths in and out with your rhythm. As we move into this sacred space, and I am just calling forward us to the light. And as mentioned in the beginning, I do this in the form of a prayer. If some of the words don't resonate with you, don't you worry. You translate them in your mind however you want so that they work for you. And at this time as well, you might feel some energies coming through. So feel free to receive them if you like. So I'm just asking, dear Father, Mother God, allow us now to step into your light. We have gathered here as we would love to cultivate our calling and fulfill our soul's mission here. We are seeking the opportunity to tap into that rebirth, awakening, and growth. Tap into that energy of spring and letting us to have our dreams, letting us to heal any hurts, and letting us liberate ourselves from the past, allowing us to claim our soul's wisdom. And if there is anything that is holding us back, any karma, negativity, limiting thoughts, beliefs, self-sabotaging actions, anything that we might have not been able to forgive, any hurts that we still carry from the past, I'm asking Holy Spirit to support us here and release and transmute anything and everything that is ready to be released from us for the highest good of all concerned. Let us take a deep breath in and then let it go. And allowing that energy flow even more in our body as we invite light to fill each and every cell, allowing the spiritual growth coming through as we invite great archangels to support us here to lift our awareness to the soul realm, where we can access the higher records of our soul's learning. And we are traveling through our crown chakra, higher and higher, higher and higher, higher and higher, knowing that we are completely safe, allowing the great archangels guide us to a beautiful place that is full of light. This beautiful place is so real. And we feel how our body relaxes even more. And this is a place where we can have that greater ease accessing to the lessons we have learned or lessons we are still learning. And I invite you now to ask from your soul that your soul already knows if there is any guidance that would inspire you here to fulfill your soul's mission. And I will give you a moment here to receive the message. Maybe you received something. Maybe it's still on its way. Just trust that the message will be delivered for you. And trust that your dreams can come true. Let's just allow ourselves to receive some support and nurturing from great archangels. Just imagine them sending you love and sending you light. You are filling your own cup so that you can give from the overflow. Allowing yourself feel loved exactly as you are. Allowing yourself receive the energy that is coming on your way. May be exactly what you need. There you go. And let's just tune into our hearts, feeling the love, feeling that light. And let's promise ourselves that we will let our light shine bright. We have the courage in our hearts. We have the wisdom. And together we say thank you, thank you, thank you. And we ask great archangels to show our way back into our physical body. We start traveling all the way back, all the way back, all the way back, until we reach our crown chakra, and all parts of us are coming back. And once all parts of us are back, we close our crown chakra. We start getting used to being back in our body. We are saying thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. Amen. So take a couple of deep breaths. Move your body a little bit. And when you are ready, you can open your eyes with a smile. Just allowing yourself to come back. And one of the grounding exercises we will do next is to time. So let me know if there is something that came forward for you. What was your key awareness from this journey? And if you like this journey, I do these meditations on my YouTube channel, so you can check it out and get even more. But let me know in just a word or two, so grounding you back. So what was your key awareness from this journey? And I know sometimes we don't want to come back, but let's go. Let's come back for a moment. For me, it's always an honor and pleasure to be able to hold sacred space for us. Keep focused on my why, keep going, you're on the right path. Yeah, it is beautiful. Because really, when we have the why, when we have the encouragement to keep going, and we all need that sometimes. So it is beautiful when we receive that. And let me just now share a couple of keys to elevate your energy. So we end this session with high, natural high. So one of the keys that I have discovered that really truly help to elevate the energy, and I want to see if you have noticed this too, is one of them is focused breathing, conscious breathing. And even now, like just take a deep breath in through your nose and let it go through your mouth. And it is just like this is an exercise you can do anywhere, anytime. And you can just imagine you breathe in love and let go anything else. Oh, one more time. It just energizes our body and just relaxes us. It supports us. And it is really easy, simple way to elevate your energy. And this is something we already did during the meditation. The second key to elevate your energy is gratitude. Find something you're grateful for. And it just works when we find these things, when we find these keys to things to be grateful for, things shift, the energy starts shifting. So if you have a challenging moment, maybe you direct your mind seeking something you are grateful for. And I know there are moments when even that is hard, but then it is like use that imagination and find one thing. Maybe you find three things, but it definitely uplifts the energy. And this is the thing I want to leave you with. It is the celebration. Like that little happy dance, whatever way you celebrate, doing the victory sign, lifting your hands up in the air, just brings that joy into our life. And when we have that joy in our lives, it helps us to keep going. It helps us to keep growing. And we will start growing up, and we start blossoming. And we feel that, yes, I am fulfilling my calling here. Yes, I am serving. I am supporting. And I am on my path. So that's what I had for you today. And if you have any questions, let's talk. You can always email me at katja@katjarusanen.com. And you can also to schedule the session if you're interested to talk more about your next steps. So you can schedule that call and we have a conversation how I can best support you on your journey. So I put it just on the chat again. And I am just so delighted that you chose to join here and looking forward to hearing from you and everything that you do here in the world. So keep going and keep taking action. So thank you all so much and enjoy the rest of your day. Hopefully you feel uplifted. And yeah, I needed that. Thank you. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you, everyone. Look, so lovely to support you because it is truly time for us to shine. So I will see you in the next one and keep your eyes open for those opportunities that can come on your way. So keep believing and keep taking action. Bye for now.
Thank you. That was so beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I'm so happy you enjoyed this.
Happy spring.
Happy spring. Let's grow.
We begin again. We are renewed, right?
We are. Another day, another opportunity to really shine and share. So thank you all for joining and let's talk soon again. Bye bye.